What it is, guys, it is your old boy Pilk, and I am coming at you with more Dokkan Battle. We got a big update last night. A lot of new things added. Now, primarily I wanted to talk about the Autumn Harvest. There's a brand new thing coming, a bunch of events. You will want to take advantage of these. These are going to be incredibly beneficial. Looks like we're getting a login bonus. Don't have any real details on that, but usually that's like a daily stone and then a bunch of other things. I see a ton of stones there and some items. So should be pretty good stuff. We should be getting a lot of neat stuff. Daily special missions. Very similar to what we have now and what we've had for the past couple of months. So it looks like they're going to continue that. And new SSR Kid Buu arrives. Now there are a number of units here. There's Kid Buu, there's the Full Power Buu, there's a couple of drop units from that event. The drop units are kind of okay, but should be pretty sweet. Should be getting some decent stuff out of that. Now it says here they're adding a new level 2 Pure Destruction of Carnage. I'm assuming that's what's going to give us the drop units, but that's a little weird. Usually the drop unit comes from level 1. I don't play JP, so I don't know how that's going to work. We'll see what happens. I would sincerely hope the new SR is not a summon unit. If it is, that's kind of crappy, but that's the thing. Now, the Hercule Big Bucks Challenge is back, and this looks like it's the newer one that we just recently had that went away. This one pays out phenomenal. Like, if you remember the old Big Bucks Challenge, at best it paid out like 50k, which anymore is just kind of... This one could pay out up to $1 million. I had it pay out like almost $1 million most of the time. Phenomenal. Definitely looking forward to that. And of course the really nice Awakening Medal payouts. Those are returning. So all kinds of stuff. Train with Corn for training items, looks like they're increasing that as well. So great stuff, guys. A lot of cool things going on currently. And of course here's the Buus that we're getting. That's the Buff Buu. He's just kind of meh, but he will definitely do. Okay. So no real details on that yet, but it should be coming shortly. They're already in the V3 DBZ.space, so you can go look at the cards there. I forget what day they're going to drop, but it's not too terribly far in the future. A couple of days from now. So, well worth looking forward to do that. Now, the other thing to note, you can see it there. I thought it was part of that. Okay, I didn't go down far enough. Okay, that's the other thing. Bulma's Battle Prep is coming back, and Triple XP is coming back. So that's going to be important because we're going to talk about that here in a second. Of course, World's Strongest coming back, or Strongest Rivals, I'm sorry, is coming back. And we're going to have another tournament. World Tournament on the weekend of the 5th of... Ooh, it's another 5-day tournament. Jesus Christ. They kill us with those. God damn. 5-day tournament coming up on the 5th of October. So prepare yourselves now. Start looking at your teams. I'll do another team building video going into that. My team is going to be the same. I don't have anything new that's really worth running. So there's that. Okay, and of course Buu. And here's the interesting part. Oh, and we did get the Bardock event back. Not anything overly impressive there, but that's just kind of a thing. Now, one thing I do want to talk about, and it is important because we have Triple XP coming. We did get a new chapter. Only one new chapter. I think that's all they have in JP at this point either. Area 22 for your quests. Now, I would wait until Triple XP drops to run this. You want to use this as a power-up. Now, the other thing to mention, if you haven't done it already... Come on, you. The Supreme Kai events are all quests. So if you want to wait and run those when the Triple XP arrives, that's totally legit. So you've got 12, 24, 36 more of these Supreme Kai medals, drops, little planety things, whatever the hell they are. You've got a bunch of those that you could farm up really super easy. So That's the thing. Definitely go do that. Now, the other thing I wanted to make note of, Goku Jr. That event is running out very, very soon. I sincerely hope you've been farming that up. I am a little behind, real talk, but we're going to go ahead and do something here real quick. And one thing I haven't done in the past, I really haven't gone in depth on the potential system. So, I've done a little tidbits on it, but we'll do that real quickly here. Okay, 27th. I actually think the Saiyan one runs out a little earlier than that, but you want to run both of them. Now, this one's incredibly important because these are your free-to-play units, and it's two phenomenal free-to-play units that work well together on a team. I can't stress that enough. Now, unfortunately, his drop rate is ass. There's no nice way to put it. His drop rate sucks. But we'll talk about it here real quickly. First things first. Now, if you guys remember, I do have two of these guys. I have the Awakened one and the Unawakened one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and awaken this one, and I'm going to feed them together, and then I'll start my my other Goku Jr. over again from scratch. And I'll show you the reason we're going to do that. Alright, that is... Oh, his level is not max. Well, let's fix that. His level should be max, but apparently it's not. That's cool. Maybe we'll get some Zenny out of this too. That'd be nice. I could definitely use some Zenny. Really? Really? You give me a bye, guys, on a damn friend summon. Alright. Got some Zenny out of it, like I wanted. So let's go ahead here. Actually, I'll sell that real quick. Okay. So I normally cut this out, but I just want to do this real fast. Let's do auto. Okay. Boom. Level 100. Now, I was originally going to use this one as my lower level unit, but I'm just going to go ahead and restart that unit and feed him into the other one, and I'll show you why here in a moment. Alright, let's awaken him real quickly. Yep. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go train them together. Now, it's going to be an SA 9, not a 10, but I'll show you why. Okay. Very good there. Let's go to training. Now, we're going to grab the one that we fed all the dupes into. And if you were with me prior, you know that there's quite a few of these that I fed dupes into. I'm going to unlock him. Remember, locking these guys up is really, really important. Okay. SA9, we don't really care about leveling them out at the moment. Begin. Perfect. Okay, now we have an SA9 Goku. That's very, very good. We're going to go into the hidden potential system, and I'll show you why. A, why I did this. B, what to do here. Now, one thing I haven't talked about in a long time is the potential system. This system is phenomenal. The reason I say that is because what you do is you feed in duplicates that allow you to unlock even more potential out of your characters. Why it's called the potential system or the dupe system, because you feed it duplicates. There are 4 paths, so you need 4 duplicates. At the end of most of these paths, or some of them at least, there's these little star marks. Now the star marks, when you click on them initially, and I'll show you here in a moment when I do this one down here, they give you an option to unlock unique abilities. Okay? And the reason that I needed to feed this in here is because it's lower right path. This requires a certain super attack level to fully unlock. So, one thing to keep in mind when you're down here is your character offense or defense. Now, for me, all these Gokus are going to be offense for me. I don't do defense unless the character has a passive or a specific skill that does tanking and damage reduction. So other than that, I'm going to go critical hit. The reason I go critical hit... Ooh, I'm out of... Oh, I can't do it. Alright, let's see if we can do it this way. I need more orbs. That's embarrassing. Let's see. Yep, I'll have to go do more orbs to do this. Well, that kind of super sucks. So I'll just cover it real quickly and show you what we're going to do and how it's going to go. And then we'll cover it a little bit more in depth in a later video. I thought I had more orbs than I did. Know what I mean. So, why am I doing critical hit? Well, critical hit does something very, very important. And that's when the higher level critical you have, the more likely you are to get a critical hit. What a critical hit does is it breaks guard and it ignores any type advantage or disadvantage. So if you hit him with a critical hit, it does not matter if you are at the type of disadvantage. You still hit with full and then some power. So critical hit is great. Now, if you cannot go critical any further, then go double hit. Now remember, this is just for offensive units, and the reason I say that is because critical hit is phenomenal. Critical hit is going to be your number one. Double hit, however, gives you the rare opportunity to do a second attack. Those second attack could be super attacks, they could be criticals, it could be any number of things. That said, I find that the secondary attack is a lot less reliable because there's so many times it could be a non-super attack when you had a super attack. It won't crit like your first one crits. There's so many unknown variables with the double attack. It's pretty rare that it actually comes in handy. Usually if you have critical, it'll wipe the guy out in the first hit, or you can move on to the next character. Now, that's critical hit. You'll also notice up here, there's a little dude kind of running here at the top, evasion. I'll go ahead and go into my Piccolo, and I'll show you why here in a moment. Where's Piccolo? There. Alright. You'll notice my Piccolo has level 20 evasion. And the reason I did that is because he is a tank. He has, let's see if I can open him up here. He has a health boost, and he has a defense boost times 10,000. That usually means he gets hit for double-digit advances. So he is phenomenal. Excuse me. What evasion does is evasion is when a super attack or a regular attack is occurring, he has a rare chance, and with 20 it's actually a fairly decent chance, of literally just sidestepping the attack. You took no damage, they just basically wasted a move. I love this on my tanks, because yes, while the tanks do damage mitigation and they don't necessarily have to take as much damage, isn't it nice if when they attack, they have the opportunity to just miss entirely? If you do this on a unit that, frankly, if you do this on a unit you could do crit with, it's kind of silly, because offensive characters should have offensive skills, defensive characters should have defensive skills, and then you should mix the two characters. I see no benefit, personally, for the way I play, into putting too much defense into a solely offensive character, because what you're doing is you're robbing yourself of hitting power. So critical first and foremost for offensive characters, double hit after that, evasion first and foremost for for defensive characters. That is the way you should do it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to run into the event here, and I'm going to have to farm up some more ooh, I'm running low too. Farm up some more orbs, come back to it. I'll update the video again tomorrow, but the reason I wanted to do this is because, one, I need to finish at least one of these guys, and the drop rate's crap, so I'm not sure I'll be able to finish the second one. Two, in the special missions here, you get Goku Juniors for however much, I believe it's for every 10%, with the exception of 50 and 100. I believe it's every 10% except for 1500, you get a Goku Jr. So, actually, it's got to be more than that, because you get one, literally one for every possible dupe path. So that's 4 there, plus all 9 of them for the full Super Attack Max unlocking. So, when it comes to this, if you're new at the game, and I know there's a few people that are just now getting into the game, start doing this character and just at least get his Dokkan Awakening and get him fully maxed out. Because as you unlock him in that ability system, he is just going to start dropping more and more units that you can unlock further paths and so on and so forth. Now, to do the ability system, pretty straightforward. Let me grab another character. Let's grab Cell. Okay. Now, I did do some on Cell. Shame on me, I shouldn't have probably done what I did with him, but I'm an adult and made a decision. So, to do the ability system, there's a couple things to keep in mind. If you have a character that's Super Attack 10, always do the lower right path first. That gives you critical hit, that gives you double hit, that gives you all those main things. If that is not the case, if you're not Super Attack 10, then go for the upper left path first, because it still gives you 3 options. One of those is going to be, I believe 2 are defensive and 1 is offensive. Very, very good things to start unlocking. To do it is super straightforward. You see this orb that's flashing? I can go on any one of these 3 paths. You just click on it. It tells you how many orbs you require. These orbs are those things that you farm up every day. They're also granted to you, right now at least, for how you complete quests. And some of them are going to require a certain amount of orbs. Now, the orbs do correspond with the color of your character. So in this case, Cell is an agility type, blue. He's going to require all blue orbs. Even though the colors are different on the path, all of his orbs are blue, so don't get too flustered by that. And it'll tell you when you go in here how many orbs you need and things like that. So utilize the ability system. My main rule of thumb, my biggest rule right now, because orbs are a little hard to come by, when you're talking about doing the ability system, I would definitely personally save it for a character with immense damage. Or a real high level free-to-play. Case in point, I'll pick another character that I've got here. I did Chilled. And the reason I did Chilled is because he helped me out on my Goku grind. And so with him, I only did the paths, well, there's a couple of extraneous things here, only did the paths that I need in order to hit Goku the way I needed to hit him. So he's got a lot of critical. I don't even think he has to, no, he's level 15 critical, he's got a little bit of evasion, and then double hit. Or no double hit. I didn't bother putting anything into double hit because it just wasn't necessary. Critical is what I needed, and that slight bit of evasion could potentially help you in those circumstances. So, that is the ability system. Very simple, very straightforward. I don't believe any of the ability things are running today, but I can show you during the week. It runs every single day of the week, Monday through Friday. And right now we get a ton of orbs. I've been getting insane numbers of orbs every day from it. So do run your dailies. Don't neglect your dailies. Get your Goku Juniors. Get them unlocked as you unlock them. And the Goku Juniors require a special Jade. Oh, I keep doing that. The Goku Juniors require a special Jade gem. They don't use the regular Int gem. So that all comes directly from the Goku Junior event. So everything's right there, guys. Go do it. Jump on it. Make sure you have both of them farmed up. They're going away in just a matter of days. Other than that, I am super hyped for the new events coming to Dokkan, the Longin bonuses and all that stuff. And of course, the upcoming World Tournament. So stay tuned. We're going to do a lot of fun stuff. It's going to be a slow week, but after Anime Week in Atlanta next weekend, I'm going to pick back up. We're going to go get serious going into this tournament. So hopefully when that tournament comes, we can go ham and we can just wreck some face. Other than that, guys, that is the video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit me up on Booker. And seriously, if you guys have any questions, that's the best way to get a hold of me. Other than that, I will simply lay your ass out next time.